We're live.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. Go ahead, Mara.
Okay, I guess we're live, and this week is what is that? Chat GPT rate my flip. So before we get started with that, let's go ahead and introduce. And so, Dar, if you're you should be to my left, and then Lavon.
I think I am to your left. Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Dar. I am from DIYs by Dar. I have been an artist all my life, but actually was a registered nurse. That was just my playtime, my relax time, my downtime that I enjoyed very much. In the last 4 years, I've done furniture flipping and made artistic furniture pieces, which has been just so much fun. I am a brand ambassador for Made by Marley out of Scotland. They make great decoupage papers, and they have a line of stamps and stencils as well. And I sell on Etsy, eBay, Amazon, and I have a booth in my local area where I live. That's it. Lavon.
All right. I'm Lavon from Statement Designs, and I've had a shop for about 10 years now. I started my business as a design business, in-home design, kind of budget-friendly repurposing, and I needed a place to have a studio, so I got vendors, and that's kind of how the retail side of it started. And then that evolved over the years, and I ended up kind of focusing more on just me, what I do. But I do sell Iron Orchid designs, and also for almost the whole 10 years, Dixie Belle paints. And I, too, am a brand ambassador for Made by Marley, and enjoy that. And I have a limited supply of that in my shop as well. So, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, I'm Mara Fanning, and I have Borderline Furniture RX. I am your host tonight, by the way, and so this is going to be a good journey. Just really quick. 2020, I was stuck at home like everybody else, and I play in orchestra, and we couldn't do that, so I started just looking through Pinterest, and I saw furniture painting. I said, "Oh, this looks like fun," and I got into it, and I really love it. And then sadly, I don't have time to go back to orchestra now because I'm so busy painting furniture. Anyway, so I haven't been back in a minute. So anyway, maybe I'll get some furniture painted and then go on from there. But anyway, it's just been a journey. I've had a lot of fun, and in talking about furniture, I like things broken or need to reimagine. That's probably the thing that I enjoy doing the most. And speaking of imagining things, we're going to take a journey in that too tonight. But let's get started. I'm going to share my screen, and most of this tonight will be PowerPoint. But feel free, to comment, and I'm going to roll with mine first. So this is Ask ChatGPT. And I'm going to go through some of the things that I found out as I was going through this. So share screen here. It'll just take me a second to get it up, I hope. Let's see.
Hi, Bronnie.
Hi, Bronnie.
How to share.
Morning there. We're in the dark and dinner time, and you're just starting your day.
All right, I need to click tab. Maybe that's it. Nope. StreamYard. Facebook.
Yeah, it should be interesting, Bronnie. I sent Mara a picture of the piece that I'm working on right now, and we'll see how much she put in there and how much info she got back, because I set the decoupage paper on the top of the piece and the color of the paint that I was going to use.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's all right.
Can you guys see?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. So let me
Sometimes it can take a few seconds, but
Well, I may not have
Oh, wait. I had
Oh,
to add it to the stage. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
And I'll make it full screen.
Okay. Just let me know when you guys have it up because I can't see. It's all I can see is my screen.
Okay, it's ready.
Okay, great. So, so I said, Chat GPT, rate my flip. I'm in Chat GPT 5 or 4. And I put this up and asked it to rate it. And this is what Chat GPT said, that it's a gorgeous flip. It's truly enchanting. And then it gives a breakdown. And at the bottom, it gives me a 9.5 out of 10. And it tells me that by adding a touch of highlights around the mermaid to make her pop would then, maybe give me a 10.
Hey, Mara, I have to interrupt you because what we're seeing is it says no destination added. It's not any pictures of furniture.
So you're not seeing it?
no.
No.
Okay. Let me add a destination. No, that's not it. Well,
Well, let's see. Which way is it? Well, you said the stream
When
up.
you click on the plus sign,
mm-hmm.
it should. Do you use Windows?
Yeah.
Okay, it should come up and like any tabs that you have open, you should just select the one that's your PowerPoint.
Okay, it did not, but hang on 1 minute here. I'll go back to StreamYard Studio and I push the plus. Oh, this is just...
Bronnie, I was busy doing hot glue gun burns myself last night.
Nope, that's it. Upload. It's the plus. It's the screen with the plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I get slides and PDF, video file, image file, and stop. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Where is the stuff that you want to show at in your computer?
Oh, it's on my desktop, but I'm not getting that as a choice. Let me X out of this, stop sharing, and then I'll go back into it again because I don't even see you guys anymore.
Okay, well,
There we go.
We are.
Okay.
Yeah, because that little TV screen with the plus on it, when you hit on that, it basically takes you to your desktop and will allow you to share anything that you have, whether that be a photo, whether that be a download,
Right.
anything that you have on your computer that you want to share.
Okay, let me hit this again. I'm so sorry. And I have slides, video, and image file and share screen. Okay, share screen.
share screen.
And then I've got screen sharing with 2 monitors. Sharing works. And then just share screen. Oh,
Share screen.
yep. And then I have StreamYard, Facebook, and Flippin' Bunches.
I would say Flippin' Bunch.
Oh, wait, here I've got window or entire screen. Or edge tab. We should have gone through this.
Why don't you pick entire screen and then go to your PowerPoint?
Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Can you see it now?
Don't give it a
Not
couple
yet.
seconds. It takes a little bit.
Wait, that's the wrong one anyway.
I'm going to look on Canva because Canva has another program to do this type of stuff with your furniture. And I've not really looked at it that closely. So, and I've seen another place out there besides Bristles, the same type of service. So I think it's something new that's popping up. So you kind of, I guess, have your choices on what you want to use to work with, how much you maybe want to pay for that service. Because I did sign up for the temporary, like with Bristles, and after however many days, then they make you a member, and then they'll, put you on the payroll to start paying a monthly, and theirs was $8.50 a month. So, and I still haven't been back in there to do anything with it. Woo!
Wow.
Whoops.
We're in the Matrix.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I apologize.
Well, it looks like you just needed to close a couple because you kept trying to open it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Click tab to share.
Maybe if you try the slides and PDFs, because if you have your PowerPoint open. Oh, you're ready. If you have your PowerPoint open, oops. I think we lost Mara now.
Oh no!
It's just us.
Well,
can we sing and dance?
Woo! That lady back behind you wants to.
Yeah, she wants to make an appearance.
Isn't that the coolest thing, you guys? Look at this one, Bronny.
She's not quite done. She still needs some jewelry because she's not fancy enough yet.
And all those balls are staying on there pretty good with.
Yeah, they all did. Oh, here's Mara.
I'm sorry.
And you did.
We'll just let her up here.
That's too funny. That would be funny. Yeah.
I leaned back, so it just looks like she's there.
I mean, can't you just see like 3 of them in somebody's store window with Christmas lights all up through them bulbs?
I know.
You turn it on at night. That would
false
be
eyelashes. She needs false eyelashes.
That would be very cool.
I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
I've got a mannequin, but it's only like the head's cut off halfway. So I'm trying to come up with something I can make with it.
The entire screen, or do you want to just share a tab? Then you have to select the tab that you want to share.
Just the screen.
The entire screen?
Yep.
Okay. So then you should do that and then share. And there you go. Love you.
My kid. And I don't know. She didn't see what just happened, but I'm going to try to. Yeah.
Can you close one at a time up in the right-hand corner? Is there more than one open?
Oh, she knows how to do this. Here.
So what we got here is now we got an infinity. So we're going to stop it.
Now, what kind of a gremlin did that to infinity?
I don't know. I just had this feeling it was going to happen tonight. I apologize so much.
Hey, you can't always control internet.
All I want to do is share
your PowerPoint.
this one right here.
Okay.
We have a new Flippin' Bunch gal.
Hi. Okay. So we just want to share this. Okay. So let me go ahead and I'm going to minimize that.
Ronnie says Debbie Baird did styrofoam heads, fancy made into small planners, some kind of vibe. So cool. I've had styrofoam heads in my cupboard for donkeys.
You got right there in this one.
Need to do something with them. Yeah, I love to watch Debbie Baird too. I'll have to look. I vaguely remember that. I saw this on Pinterest, and I knew one time at some point I had to do it. So, of course, I did it on a live. I started out with a big ornament, and that didn't work too well. But I think I'm going to actually try that. But I am going to.
And then scroll down.
Oh, donkey is Aussie for ages. Good to know. I love learning all your Aussie terminology. We'll have to say that. So if we ever say that now, you'll know, Dar.
It was donkeys
As
ago.
donkeys.
It was donkeys ago, right? That would be ages ago.
Yeah. Is that appropriate? Is that good usage?
I don't know. Have you started on your
Smaller.
Oh my gosh. The wind is scary.
Oh.
Wow. Like I thought the windows were going to blow in.
Oh, she said perfect usage. Thank you,
Oh,
Brian.
good. And Grizz is afraid. He's here.
Aw.
He was afraid last night because I was popping the tops off of his ornaments.
Do it.
Yes,
Well,
but
yeah.
we
My
do.
dog gets
and then we
weak.
need to either share a window, which we want to just share one thing, and then there you go.
Can you guys see it yet?
Should-
And see it just
There we go. We have PowerPoint.
All right.
There you go. And then it's right down here in the corner. So then all you have to do is, oops, as I minimize it again, you can drag it and then scroll down as you talk about it.
Okay. Can you guys see it? Is it part window or?
We can see it.
Okay. I'm going to fold it up. All right. How's that look?
Good.
Good.
Okay. You got the whole screen?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I asked it to rate my flip. Whoops. And it gave me a 9.5 out of 10. You can see here on the bottom.
Okay.
And then it kind of broke it out. It gave it artistry, color palette, finish and balance, and then like the quote, the placement of the quote. So I'm not, I'm going to kind of move through this because it took us a little bit of time to get going, but I went in and I kind of ended up playing a little bit with ChatGPT. And I took this, this is a before shot of something that I did a long time ago. And I said, rate my flip. And it said, oh, this is the before shot. And so I didn't say it was or wasn't, I just said, hey, rate my flip. And so it knew it was the before shot. And on the
Mara, we're still seeing the screen that says Borderline Furniture RX. So do you need to advance your screens?
oh, I have to what do I have to do? I'm advancing. This is just
It did move.
Yeah, you have to just go to the screen you want to present.
Yeah, and just click on it, just like your regular computer.
okay. So I have it loaded in something else. Do I not? Is this not right?
We can see it.
Yeah, you're going with the flow now.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So you've seen the rating on it then. Okay. Now, are you seeing the next one?
A dresser, yes.
Dresser.
Okay. That was a before image that I had done. And I asked it to rate it. Whoops. I just clicked off of it and now it's frozen.
So while it's doing its thing, so
There you
this is a before, and you're asking it
To rate my flip. Mm-hmm.
But when you ask it to rate your flip when you're all done with it?
Right. But in this case, I just wanted to see what Chat GPT would do, like if it would give me a low score.
Oh, I see.
And so I guess I was trying to game the system, like I gave it my original and then I gave it this ugly piece and I said, hey, rate this. And it came back and it said, oh, this is the before shot,
Oh, it was smart enough to know that.
Yeah. And it gave me, it's not exactly the same as the image, but it did give me a mock-up.
Okay.
And so, and it gave me something. She dreamed in constellations. So, it gave me something similar to what I had done initially. So I think that it kind of learns and it keeps a history of what maybe you've asked it in the past or what you've shown it in the past. And it came across later today when I was working with things, and we're going to see it again here in a few minutes. So the problem with Chat GPT is that it's a paid for Chat GPT 5 anyway, and it can time out after you've used it several times. Anyway, so that was my experience with that. And I do like the little mock-up. That's really cute.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So you do have the paid?
Yes, you can buy a paid, and I'll kind of get into that too, because later on I started using Copilot, and I'd never had a timeout, and what I was getting back was very similar, and I've even done like a comparison. So,
And that's free, right?
And yes, it is, and it doesn't time
Okay.
out. Or Chat GPT 5 will time out, or GPT 5 will time out. So but you can use it, a few times, and it's, I guess it gives you more. I mean, the difference between them, I think that Chat GPT 5 is a little more chatty than, and I always feel like it's just trying to time me out so that I buy a subscription. That's just the way that I feel about it. But, mess around with it. And if if it says, hey, you've already used up your minutes and you can't, do another process until 11:30 or whatever, just wait till 11:30 and then do your process or whatever. So this one is DARS. And are you guys seeing the DARS picture?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And this is rate my flip here. And so, oh gosh, darn it. I clicked the wrong thing again. Oh, gonna have to go back to clicking school. Here we go. So it gave you a 9.5.
Woo! All right, Dar.
And what's nice about this is it gives you the kind of I'm just copying it right off the screen there, like the color choice and the detailing and the craftsmanship. And then at the bottom it said, would you like me to help you write a short description that you can use for social media? So you could say yes or no. And I had that kind of highlighted out there. And then you can see here it gave you the social media post at the top where it says this is a one-of-a-kind accent table. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And then it says, would you like me to tailor it for Instagram or an Etsy style listing? You could do that.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
And then what I did was I asked it for assistance doing the nightstand using Dixie Belle Pure Ocean and Made by Marley paper. So that was my ask. That's what I typed in the ask anything. And then it came back and said, excellent choice of materials. And it talked about all of that. And then it gave a step-by-step plan for, prepping and paint. And you can kind of see that below. Did you see that prep? Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So since I just wanted a mock-up, that was kind of teaching me, hey, this is what I need to ask. So at the very end of this, I said, well, hey, I just need the mock-up. What slide am I on here? No, it would be slide 8. So here again, this is what, and this is a bigger picture of what she is asking me to do. Dar had this coffee table, and then she had the Made by Marley paper, and there's that beautiful color green that she had. And this is what ChatGPT gave Ben.
Oh, wow.
And I really love this. So anyway, I'm not sure how you feel about that, Dar.
Well, it would work, except for you'd have to use 2 pieces on the top because we didn't really give them the measurements. You know, that top is bigger than what that paper is.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
So after that,
Not as maximalisty as you would normally do, Dara, but
no.
Yeah. Wait till you see what I really did.
Yeah, I did see some of that, and it was beautiful. So anyway, so I don't know if it's just me, but me and my daughter, but we always thank chat or we say, hey, you're the bomb diggity and you're so awesome and we appreciate that. And so this is the response that I got back. It says, oh, thank you. You're the real bomb diggity for creating such bold, beautiful flips. You want me to write a catchy name or tagline? Anyway, so you know, the feedback is really good too.
so you're flirting with ChatGPT in order to get good ratings. I see how that goes.
Yes, it is. That's exactly right. So, anyway, my daughter said, do you guys ever thank chat? And I said, well, yes. So anyway, so here's the next one. We have Jenna. This is Jenna's design that she sent me. And when I put these in, I said, rate my flip. So it thinks that it's me, but I should have said rate, you know, Jenna's flip. But anyway, it's, but since I said it's, you know, rate my flip. Let's see, you have to be nice to AI. So can somebody read that? I'm sorry, my screen.
So they're friends when they take over the world.
That's right. That's right. At least while they take over the world, they'll know that I'm polite.
Yes.
Anyway, and sometimes I just put it in there, just, you know, I don't know, just to see what it'll say. So here I'm in Copilot because I timed out, I think, in chat, or I just wanted to see something different. So I did this one in Copilot and I said, rate my flip. And it came back 11 out of 10.
Wow.
Yep. And so see here where it's saying madly magical. When I was doing the eco challenge, I did a lot of work with like the name tags and stuff. And I really wanted to do more of a description. And so anyway, Copilot has it in its memory or storage or something that it draws on. And so it'll say, oh, this was truly magical, or, you know, do you want me to do a Honeydukes thing? And so you're going to see that kind of stuff again and again till it, you know, I might have to tell it, okay, enough with that. You know?
Enough.
Anyway. So yeah, so hers was a rated 11 out of 10. But what I thought was super interesting, this is the same screen, but down here it says, do you want help writing a listing or a caption for it, or turning this into a mini tutorial for Flippin' Bunch fans? Now, how did it know that I was developing this for the Flippin' Bunch fans? I do not know.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought you guys would really enjoy that.
It knows we exist.
All right. So I wrote back and I said, yes, I'm doing a tutorial for Flippin' Bunch fans. You're such a smarty. How did you know? And then it said, because I radiate tutorial energy. Anyway,
Wow.
so you can have a chat with Chad if you like.
Yeah.
All right. So for her Jenna's transformation piece, we tried going with she just wanted to see what could be done with it. But I said, let's give it some parameters to work with. Like, we want to flip this and we want to mock up. So I just picked out of the blue. I said, Tales from the Crypt. Let's just do that. So I ran it. And the first time I ran it, it gave me, are you guys seeing this? There's 3 images.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The first time it ran it, it gave me this image on the left with Tales from the Crypt and, the pictures and the writing. And I said, well, get rid of the graphics, And so it gave me the second one. And I said, well, then get rid of the words. And then it gave me the third image, which was really dark, and I could not lighten it for whatever reason. But it gave me the third image. And you can see kind of in here, it's spider webby a little bit. And then
yeah.
skull. So and she said she just wanted to see what chat would do with it with no parameters. And I thought, well, I don't know if it will do anything. And so I took another stab at it and I said, okay, given no parameters, and it gave me this. And you can still see, though, it has the spider web in it because initially it was Tales from the Crypt. So it's, it's like learning or whatever. But anyway, and I hope Jenna gets a chance to watch this, or I hope she's online. She can see this. And then I told it to maximize it. And it said, do you want me to do first I said, could you make this, or did it ask me? I think it asked me, would you like me to give it an enchanted library or some other? They gave me a couple of choices. And I said, oh, yeah, do the enchanted library. So on the left, it's the enchanted library. But on the right, I said, take this image and maximize it. So Dara, you can kind of feel one maximalized over the other, I'm sure. But for the Harry Potter fans, again, going back to Honeydukes and everything, this image right here in the middle with the owl and the bricks just really speaks like Diagon Alley to me. If you're not a Harry Potter fan, you probably don't know. But anyway, it's drawing from some of the past searches that I have done through Chat or Copilot. Sorry, because this is Copilot. So anyway,
that's interesting because I mean, I'm not to interrupt you, but I just have to throw this in there. But I don't know Harry Potter, so I'm glad you pointed that out. But my concern here is, I think it's what everybody's concern is as far as like, so, you put that in there and it suggests this, and wow, that I personally just love that one on the left, So if I go ahead and do that, then I'm posting it on social media, and where does that come from? I mean, did somebody do something like that? And it's actually just a search engine and it finds it. Because then, and same thing, that college students, might run into eventually is it plagiarism, So, I mean, I love it and I get it. And I think this is a lot of fun, but to get ideas from there, it's kind of like, I still want to keep my brain creative,
Yeah, I hear you. Yep. And that is one of the drawbacks of using this. They said that it really can stifle creativity, human creativity. So I don't know. I'll give an example here at the end of how I've used it. But let's move on here to Crystal. And by the way, Levon, that is a good point that you're making. Yeah. So this is Crystal's flip that she wanted rated. And I'm having a little PowerPoint issue here, but it gave it a 9.7 out of 10. And of course, it's really nice. It says it doesn't just nod nautical. it summons it. And so anyway, I know she's not here tonight, but I hope she gets a chance to see the slides and enjoy that. And then she sent me one here that she wanted a mock-up of. And for this one, I did kind of a comparison. This one was Chat GPT that I asked, and it came back and literally asked me like, what kind of color schemes, what kind of finish, what kind of accent. And I just told it any color, any finish or accents, and just make it look realistic. And so this is the before here on the right. Come on. Oh, there we go. And here is what Chat gave me on the left. And then on the right, here's what Copilot gave me.
Oh, okay.
Some parameters.
That's interesting because Copilot added that little backsplashy kind of skirt thing on top,
Mm-hmm.
and it changed the bottom. Like it's, kind of cut off a little bit of that scallop.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, very. Whoops, I didn't mean to switch that. So anyway, they can help you maybe visualize something. Okay, so this is Lavon's Rate My Flip. I love this little cabinet. It's so cute. And let's see, I think this was in Chat. And Chat is way more wordy, I think, than Copilot. That's my experience. And so, it says what's working, the overall vibe. And then I had to remind it to give me a score. Let's see, I don't want to go over time here. So on the next slide, it gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay, not too
bad. And then
bad.
it even said, for a tweak, you might want to consider adding a motif to the top drawer. Like, I don't know. So again, it's Chat. So, and this is what you asked me to do a mock-up.
Well, I sent you another one then, but I'm interested to see what they said to do with this.
Yeah, I know, right? And so I thought this was really cool. I tell you that I talked to Copilot. In fact, today I said, Copilot, can I just call you CP for short? I said, oh, yeah. So now it says you make my circuit sparkle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is getting intense.
Yes. So I forgot to attach the image. And
oh wow.
And so it actually picked up something from Crystal's, and I have it here, I think at the bottom. I gave it some different parameters for Crystal's shelf that she's working. In fact, let me click on that real quick. I thought I'd move that one up. On Crystal's shelf, come on. There we go. I told it, I said, I have some tangerine colored paint. So can you do a mock-up showing the front and the sides, plus add some India-inspired decoupage paper or stencils? So the first round, and I told it, I want to see the front and the sides, and it didn't do it. So the one on the right is the first go around. And then the one on the left, I said, hey, by the way, I want to see the sides too. And it gave me a completely different image. So that's one thing. If you have that Copilot or Chat help you, chances are if you go back in and ask it, hey, do this for me, you're going to get something completely different. So if you like what it told you, make a screenshot of it or something, or save it. Because I've not had much luck going back in after I've closed the program and getting, to look at something I've seen in the past.
So
anyway,
it won't save it for you. Okay.
Yeah. So it already had like that image, and then I asked it to do something with your image. And so without giving without having a, the extraordinary, it took what I kind of worded, but not the image. So then I said, oh, by the way, I forgot to include the image. And so it gave me a choice. And this is a plant stand, a floor lamp base, a bird bath, an ottoman, a vanity or sink base, or a pedestal.
Interesting.
Yep. And it said, do you want me to surprise you? And I said, yes. And that's what you got. But those are just some ideas that you could have used. Like, you looked at it, you said, hey, I'd really think that a bird bath might be the way to go with this. Or, ottoman, upholstered stool. I didn't think about a vanity or sink base. So anyway, so it does kind of help your creativity. So you'd be like, oh, I can't envision that. How would that look?
Yeah.
And then you could say, hey, by the way, how would that look? And, I would have never thought to turn a table into like a chair or seat, Anyway.
Yeah.
So you have
now this would be an impractical solution because it's a large table. So you would be tripping over the legs if you were actually going to use it as a bench.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The scale is completely off, but just things to think about. So,
but yeah, the vanity idea and everything, but the other image with the, coat rack on the top of it's kind of impractical and absurd, but
yeah, that's too funny to me.
Yeah, it's like hats only. And then they changed the legs.
And then this weird wraparound thing. I don't know what that's all about, but
it looks like the same side of both cabinets, like on the right. It looks like the side is exactly the same.
Yeah. But it never gave me the 3-dimensional of the cabinet that, the tangerine cabinet that I had shown below. So anyway, thought you guys would enjoy that. Good laugh.
Yeah.
All right. So kind of getting toward the bottom here. This is a project that I'm currently working on. I bought this and it sat outside in the rain. And so whatever. And when I bought it, the top piece with the glass was sitting right next to the coffee table. And I said, well, I'm just going to buy them both because I want to enter the Maker's Challenge, which is all about the base. And this obviously doesn't have a base. And so I thought, well, I'll just buy the coffee table and use the legs as a base. So I literally fed these 2 images into Copilot. And I said, make this the feed or whatever. And this is actually what came out. So it's one on the left. So again, I'm going to go back to this one. It kind of distorted this image and put this to the back. But you can see here, it put the legs on it and everything. And then this is its current state with the legs. So similar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Looks good.
If you couldn't visualize it, then, this could potentially help you go, oh yeah, I can see how this would go. So, and, looking at it now, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should have put that in the back. I don't know. Let's see. So, my plan is to actually make this into Ollivander's wand shop, whatever. And so I asked it to do a mock-up for me. And the idea that I stole from this or these was actually back in here making this brick. So anyway, so it's a work in progress. I just put the doors on today. So moving along. And let's see. Okay, so now we're down to the last one. This is Lavon's piece here. And I'm hoping that I can still share the screen because I want to show you guys how this works in Copilot. So I'm going to copy this. And, oops, come on. I just need to know if you can see my whole screen.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, we're seeing the PowerPoint screen with the china closet in the middle.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Call in the reinforcements.
Yeah,
Do you need me again?
possibly. I'm going to close this. And I'm going to drag this over and hopefully it'll. How about that? Can you,
Same.
just the same?
Yeah.
Just the before.
Okay. I need to share this screen and I just closed my PowerPoint, but that's all they can see.
Okay. Let me see
Okay.
what we're working with. Okay.
Well, Bronny and I have decided that Chat GPT just cannot follow the real true brain of a maximalist. So when I get that piece done, I think I'm going to send it to Mara, and Mara can send it back in, and she can see how they rate it, and then we'll compare the picture that they said it should be to the one that I made it into, because there's that big comparison thing, like with AI and all this going on. Let's make
I want to share my screen
a
literally.
singer
The desktop.
sing just wonderfully and it's all AI. Let's make this actor look absolutely beautiful and it's all AI. And then you're relying on AI all the time. Then that creativity, it's going to take a hit. I mean, I think people over a period of time, if you're relying on something like that, that's just like kids when we had to learn math and then we got calculators and well, heck, now we don't even have to really learn how to do math in our heads or on paper. We'll just grab a calculator and do it. It's just like, hey, I don't really have to sit down and create something in my mind about this piece of furniture I'm going to do. I'm just going to let Chat GPT or Copilot or some other program do that design for me, and then you just little by little you're going to lose that talent of creating using your own creative mind to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. And I think that's the argument. Now, can you see my screen maybe?
Yes.
Okay. So I took that image, which is, what is this? A corner piece, right? And I'm going to say, CP, can you please do a mock-up? Okay, so I'm going to ask it to do a mock-up for a furniture flip. And let's give it some parameters. And I'm just going to ask whoever's on tonight if you can give me a color or maybe a theme or some kind of idea. You can say farmhouse. You can say modern industrial, something like
What
that.
you want, Bronny? What you want? What should we put it? What should we make it? She's going to say Bohemian Maximalist with turquoise colors.
By the way, she said we were all very talented and our work is better than AI. So thank you, Bronny.
Oh, yay.
Green botanical whimsy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is that green?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Botanical whimsy.
Let's see. Can you do? Okay, let's see what comes up. And it will take a few minutes.
Yeah.
I know, right? And this part does take a few minutes.
So is
Well, that was a good.
Copilot and Chat GPT the same thing, or are they different programs?
I'm not sure about that actually. I think that it's using AI technology, but I think maybe chat might be a little different. I mean, the feedback I get is different in chat than Copilot. I think chat is more chatty. Copilot, it kind of gets down to business. Like if I do the same thing in Chat GPT, like can you do a mock-up? It might ask me, would you like it this or would you like it that? And today we could say, chat, can you do me a mock-up? And Dara, tonight you can go to Copilot and do this, and it's going to come up one thing, and Levon, you're going to do this, it'll come out something different than what even I've done. And then I might go in tomorrow and do the same thing, and it could become something even different than what we're seeing today. So
it's still processing because I'm seeing green.
Mm-hmm. It's getting there. And so when we were talking earlier about, I showed you the, it gave like a blue with tan or something.
Yeah.
Feedback. And then I just said, just do something really crazy and wild. And then it came back and it gave me like honeydukes, from Harry Potter with pink and green. And so again, it's reaching back to things that I have already worked on in the past and pulling it up.
It's tracking you.
Now this is really pretty. I'm anxious to see the rest of it. I'm liking it.
Yeah. I'm that other one, the image never really came up all the way. So
well, I think isn't Copilot part of Microsoft, and you don't if you're paying for Microsoft already to use it, you don't have to pay for Copilot, but you do have to pay for Chat GPT.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I didn't realize that till just recently.
Yeah, so Copilot would be, if you don't have the extra cash, then to go ahead and get another service like Bristles, which I just paid $8.50 for a month to use that. I've not really used it yet, but Canva's got a whole program like this within their selves as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We have to get out there and pick and choose which one we like the best. But yeah, that is darn pretty, ain't it?
It is.
Yep. And then for those of you who didn't see, I clicked up here. You see this icon that I'm pointing to up here in the very upper.
No, our Flippin bunch thing is covering it.
Okay. Well, you've got it's like a rainbow, and it may be different on your computer. I think I have one down here as well at the bottom screen. You can kind of see it's the rainbow symbol or something. Maybe not. Okay. Oh yeah, you should be able to see it. I can see it in the mini screen down here. Anyway, that's the symbol. You can click on it and open it up, and you can ask it anything. You can, let's see, we were talking about a shipping contract the other day, and I dumped it in and said, reword this, and it cleaned it right up. So anyway, so it's not just for furniture, but if you want to send an email to somebody and you're like awkward and you're saying the same thing, like I thought this and I thought that and I thought this, you can just take that whole thing in and say, reword this and make it short, and it'll clean it right up and make it very concise.
Which, what I'm seeing is like, trying to think of the name of that program that you can use, when I first became acquainted with it was when I was taking online courses, and it's in their library, and you can put your paper through it and it will do the same thing. It'll come up with, awkward phrases or things you've repeated and suggest alternate words or phrases. So I think it's just like they're all programs, but this is just more conversational, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, you know, if you don't know where to go for something, then it's kind of like, you know, what they've been trying to push with Siri and everything all along. You know, it's just kind of that. I don't know. They want to be really personal with us and get in our heads and.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is probably going to take a minute here. I just asked it to give me some, maximize this image, which, had done that earlier. I should have asked it to steampunk it for me.
Yeah. Bronny said it's not too bad, not enough for me, but I never know when to stop. More is more.
Oh my goodness. And again, I apologize for this not being a smooth process.
You know
Maybe
what?
I could have gone here and gave it a little more practice. So
Did you see that the pieces that Bronny made from that pop art decoupage paper where it was just like the lady's head, and then she put, like real jewels and hung them all down from the side?
Yes,
that was
very,
really
very
cool. Yeah, I mean, come on, Chat GPT. I don't think you could have ever thought that one up.
Right. But then now that it's out there, you know, will Chat GPT glean from it, you know, either steal it or
Steal
embellish
your
it?
idea and give it to somebody else. Well, of course you will.
Yeah.
There's probably something when you sign up for it that you release them from copyright responsibilities.
Yeah. Well, and here I just asked it to maximize, and it maximizes the pictures in the background, but not the
yeah, in the
and
contents.
Yeah.
I don't think it really knows what that word means. When it comes to furniture.
No, I don't know. I mean, it maximized it when we did the library, the Enchanted Library.
True.
And then I think maximized
a little bit.
Yeah. So, but that's the complete opposite. The furniture is completely opposite. So, anyway, so there's one for you. And then it's going to give me Whimsy Vine cookies. I don't know. That definitely doesn't have anything to do with. So it's not, it is not perfect at all. So
Ronnie says, sorry, AI. That's a fail.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness, this is
being nice to it. You better send them one that goes, sorry, that one is not working for me.
She said it nicer. I put the in.
Oh my goodness. All right. So I had closing this up. Let's see if I can do one more share here of my is that back on?
Yeah, your PowerPoint.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully, can you see that last slide?
Yeah, Tim Burton tribute.
Yep. So I just wanted to reiterate that the winner of the Eco Challenge was Crystal from the Crafty Creech, and that was for the 2025, and the 2026, because she's been waiting to hear, is going to be a Tim Burton tribute.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So this is all about the paint for this one, and I haven't done I haven't done the ad or anything, but I just thought this would be really fun. Tim Burton has been involved in so many movies, and he has a sort of a genre. As you can see, all of these characters, you definitely can get that feeling for, what is his sort of genre? I don't know, his flavor. So for this one, it's all going to be about eco paints and sealers. So I'm not worried so much about the process. And then this will kind of help people who are struggling maybe to get the eco in there. I think it'll be easier for some of us to work some of these eco paints in. And I really would like to see painted pieces more so than, wood or stained pieces. I think this would be really a fun challenge to do. So
Yeah, I see my favorite too, as Bronny has pointed out, Edward Scissorhands. There he is.
okay. Yeah. So whatever inspired you there. So
That's funny. We were just looking at pictures, family pictures the other night, and I found one of my son one year. He did, Edward Scissorhands. We dressed him up, so that one was pretty cute. I had gloves.
See, now that would be a good one for Chat GPT. I'd be saying, give me a mock-up on this piece of Edward Scissorhands. And see what it gives you. Interesting.
Yeah.
That would be
and I think that you'd have some things to think about, some things to choose from. So, and I think that'd be super fun.
We have a year to think about it.
That's right. So I think everybody will want to participate in this one. No, I don't.
I think so too.
And
meanwhile, we have some other things, right?
Oh, we do have some things coming up. I don't have the images at the bottom, but we have on the 15th we have the bottle challenge. That's 3 bottles, and that's the harvest spirit. And then also there's a maker's challenge on the 15th, and that's all about the base. And you guys got a kind of a preview and what Chat GPT thought of my my project and how that was going to go together. Although I kind of knew that I was going to do it before I put it in there, so I don't want anyone to think, oh, she used Chat GPT to create this. And no, I didn't. I knew where I was going with it ahead of time, but it was really nice to kind of be able to view it before going in.
I never even thought about that. I wonder if that'll be like the next thing. They'll be saying, you can't use Chat GPT to create your creation in this challenge.
Oh, I don't know. But I know Jenna and I said that we, I'll get to, Jenna and I were saying that if we get an opportunity to pick a challenge, we're going to do that. ChatGPT, create my flip, and then you have to make your flip look like whatever ChatGPT says.
That's a good challenge. I love it.
Yeah. So
Bronny's asking, is that just you guys, or can I do some bottles too? Absolutely. Flippin' Bunch is hosting the challenge, but it'll be an open playlist, and we welcome your entry. So we'll we'll see if we can get you added to the Flippin' Fab YouTubers page. Do you have a YouTube channel though, Bronny? Because it is a YouTube challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she does.
Well, we should have it though advertised on the Flippin' Bunch page.
Yeah, I mean, sure, we'd love to see what you can do, and whenever we do the review on our Flippin' Bunch, podcast, we can certainly display your work on that show. But this is a YouTube challenge. Maybe you can hurry up and get a YouTube channel put together before then.
I think it's time, Miss Bronny.
I think so too. Our friend Gretchen got it together. She did it.
Yes, she did.
While we're waiting for Bronny said, no, I don't. I'll pass this time. Sorry, ladies, didn't realize. That's okay. Like I said, you can do some if you want. And then when we do our review show for the bottles, then we'll be happy to display your bottles. So,
yeah.
Well, I also think that she could probably post it on our Facebook channel, the Flippin' Bunch Facebook group. I think she would be able to put her picture up there on her own. It's a public channel, is it not?
Yeah, on our page, absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
So,
And she
get 'em
says,
up
baby
there.
steps, ladies, baby steps. She just did her first live with her voice. Yay.
And that's
So
funny because I remember
also,
the first one that I did, the first YouTube, not the first live, using my voice, and it was so scary.
yes, it is when you first start hearing your voice and all that. But so also we have December 6th coming up, the Twice
Yeah.
as Nice challenge. I should have a graphic up for that, but I don't right now. But that one is where either something will have a dual purpose or two looks. So that is December 6th, and that is the Unique Antique Challenge hosted by Crystal, and I am co-hosting it. So, also in other announcements, if you would like to be reminded of our podcasts, just text the word live to 814-515-4905. And you can also email us if you prefer to flippinbunch@gmail.com. And again, just put live in the subject. So, well, Mara, that was really good. We liked it.
You can really go down a rabbit hole. So,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go down that Canva rabbit hole and see what they're offering up just for a comparison.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll be interested to see.
I'm sorry. Copilot, remember, though, is free, and Chat GPT, just allows you, the Chat GPT 5 just allows you to go on for a while. And I don't know about the other ones, but I think 5 is the one that does the image. But Copilot was working great for me. I never timed out. It was, I could go for days. So when I'm like, you guys would send me one, I'm like, okay, I'll go do that. And you guys would send me another image. I'd be like, okay, I want to do that, and then I thought, well, I'll do this. And you saw it. You just.
Well, let us know when you go out to dinner with Chat GPT.
I will. I'll ask him for a date.
Yeah, it seems like your relationship's headed in that direction.
Oh, goodness. How funny.
Well, Bronny says you did a great job. So
well, sorry again for the delay. I hope that didn't deter anybody from hanging out just to watch me work through it. But it's been fun, and I can't wait to see what we do next. And we're definitely over time. So
that's okay. All right. Well, thanks so much. And thanks for joining us, everybody, tonight. And until the next time, we love you guys. Have a great night.